in the middle of trying to make some coffee. I have to move my Keurig because my extension cable exploded. And I got this in the mail. Got kind of messed up along the way. I saw my coworker had it and I was kind of excited to get it because it's a lot quieter than my blender. I was kind of thinking I can make like frozen coffee right now. I'm just gonna wash it, but it's here. Alright. The whole point of this blender is that it's portable. It's charged by USB and the charge lasts 15 hours. I picked the mint green color. I actually had to text my coworker to ask her what color she had because I remember she had the orange one, but I wasn't 100% sure. I warn you, if you buy it on YouTube or off of a YouTube ad, you're gonna get nothing but ads regarding this blender again. So it's kind of annoying because it's like, I already bought it, you already got me, right? So let's see if it has any charge. I shouldn't have done that with the little paper in there. So that's the blender. If you can see that. Let's see if I can get it. Now will it? Oh, so if it's open, it'll still
turn on.
The one thing about any other blender is usually if they're not, hooked up, they won't blend. But this is always like this. So if you're drinking or something, you have to be careful on how you're holding it or pour it out into another cup. It has the measurements here. I think this is milliliters and ounces is what it says. And so this holds, I think, 16 ounces. Let's see the measurements. Comes with the USB. It looks like it's the C port. It's kind of a short cable. My assumption is you can use any one to charge it. And the charging port is right there. Right underneath the button to blend. It looks like it's fully charged because when I pressed the button, when I pressed the button, it was a full blue color. It'll be half purple, half blue is half charged, and then red and purple when it's not. When it's close to 0, and when I press it here, it's all blue. So it came fully charged. And let's see if we can make a frozen drink of some sort. So I added some water and some soap. Just the soap clean. Definitely don't want to tilt over because it looks like it does leak. Look at that. I can, I don't know what you could do with whole oranges. Hear any
pieces bouncing around.
When it turned off by itself. I didn't hear anything
bouncing around.
Oh, so we do have some chunks. Let's see if we can. I didn't hear the chunks bouncing around, that's what I wanted to say. But I think it got kind of stuck in the middle or something. So I'm gonna shake this up a little and try this again. So I don't know if you noticed, when I first pressed it, it kind of pushed that way. And again, I don't hear any chunks bouncing around in there. So let me pour it out again. I think I put a decent amount of water. Orange juice already is kind of liquidy. Or orange is already full of water. So let's see. Okay, so that was about 2 oranges that I poured in here. And it took 2 of their, maybe it would have been like 1.5, but it took 2 of the pulses in order to make it into juice type thing. Okay. Because this is a plastic container, I wouldn't recommend putting this in the fridge or freezer because electronics don't last very long, and I would transfer to another container and do that. It blended everything really quickly, and it wasn't as loud and obnoxious as any of the other blenders that I've had. But then again, this is like a next gen thing. I haven't gotten a new blender. The blender I had was a hand-me-down, so let's say that one was like a year or 2 old, on top of the fact that I've had it for 3 years. So comparing those two is probably not the greatest. I do like that it has a little handle thing. There is nothing to secure this except for the screw top. So if you're, you know, I wouldn't recommend like swinging this around. I personally don't like to hold on to straps. It is pretty sturdy. It's like a silicone material. I have a feeling after a while it'll wear out, so I wouldn't want to swing this around, especially because, like I said, this is an electric base. So you kind of want to, I would treat it with more care, but they kind of want you to, you know, treat it like any other cup. Just, you know, you can hold it in the middle. I would treat this with more love than the regular bottle. I had added ice. I would say like half of this with ice. And I added some sweetener, and it made it into like a little frozen treat thing. Yeah, it's actually pretty good. And again, I did it for like 2 spins so that it would get all the chunks of the ice out, make it smooth. So I'm gonna give it some to Nick and see if he likes it. I mean, it's not bad. It's kind of good. Not something I would crave, but I don't really crave this kind of thing. You just kind of have to eat it more and get used to it. So I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to things, but it kind of gave it like an applesauce consistency, but it's cold. This is his yogurt table. So I have a table. How do you like it? Well, he didn't care for it, but I thought it was pretty good. That's my quick review. We'll see how long this thing lasts in my house and how it goes. All right, bye.